Good morning. How you guys doing today? It's nice and early. I'm still a little sleepy, and I'm Dave. Thanks for coming with me on this little journey out of my pity party as I talk and walk. Yes, I can do that, walking and talking. So for those who don't know me, that this might be new. You might be new to this. You might have popped on this video and see what's this 80-year-old looking guy doing. Well, I'm 58, so yeah. Got blue eyes. Ooh, look how blue my eyes are today. How you doing? Anyway, so I take you guys along on this walk with me. I do 2 walks a day for 60 minutes to try to help me get back in shape. I'm kind of limited on the stuff I can do because of my disabilities. Shattered my heel bone. I've got it fused now, 2 metal rods going through it, broke about 3 metatarsals, tore my abdominal muscle. That's this thing right down the middle here. If you look at the actor that played Tarzan, if you like Tarzan actor, the one that's standing up there, you can see what it looks like when you're in shape. And hopefully when I get down to 10%, you'll be able to see it, and I'll be able to tighten it up a little bit. That'd be cool. Okay. And I messed up my back, fractured my tailbone, yeah, all kinds of stuff. So I have to walk with a cane, but I'm doing it, and I'm taking you guys with me to share my experience. All right. Today I wanted to talk about automating your habits. Like, a habit is something you're used to doing, but then if you're able to automate it, like a lot of people would talk about automating your investing to make it easier. Well, I do that, and I am talking about automating my workouts and my habits so that I just do it. It just gets done by, it's set as something I do, like, shave every day. Well, this part, not this part. Almost every day, anyway. So if we can automate your exercise routines or your eating habits and things like that, it can actually become a lot easier, is what I believe. Now, remember, I'm not a fitness guru. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a clinician. I'm not a financial advisor. All that stuff. Let's get that out of the way. And while I'm blabbing about that part, I hope you hit the like button and then subscribe, comment down below, all that good stuff. Now, if you can automate things, your body ends up doing them naturally. It's like when you go on a fast, and I believe it's 16 hours or more, or let's say a 24-hour fast, and you're able to do that, and your body goes into autophagy, where it starts eating up all your dead cells and your messed up cells, so you can rejuvenate your body, and make it more efficient. I think that's a better word to use. So things like that, and it does it automatically because our body is just an amazing machine. Through these hundreds of thousands of years, it is just adapted to eating the way we did and living the way we did. So nowadays, it can get somewhat confused, and by that I mean, if, like, you look at the SAD diet, the SAD, Standard American Diet, which is a perfect sound for it because it is sad. We're not designed, our body doesn't know that we can call Uber, we can Uber Eats or DoorDash or whatever, or we can just open the fridge and we've got instant food. We're never in a famine state. There we go. Pretty much anymore in most of the Western world. All right, there are instances, but so it's getting all this food, and it's like, oh, I don't know, we got to save it, and we're not burning it, so it ends up being so saved as fat, and visceral fat, and intermuscular fat, all this different fats, and so when you try to automate it, if you look for ways to automate things, it's like building a habit. So like me, I'm on this fasting protocol, where I was doing 2 weeks of 36, and I did 2 weeks of 40, then I did like 42. Now I'm going into a 48-hour fast, and then my 24-hour fast is going to be 36 hours, and then the other ones, the rest of the week, will remain between a 16 and 20-hour fast, just to change things up. Now, I don't want to overfast. That's a different thing. You have to be, but that's takes a long time to do that. But like I would do the 36, 24, 16, 16, 16. Now I'm automating it, so it goes in. It just end up doing it. I don't even really think about it. Does that make sense? Like my fasting, I know on Sunday, whenever I stop my last meal, and I'm only doing either OMAD, 1 meal a day, or I'm doing 2 meals a day to try to keep up on my protein count, my need. Now, what I automatically know on Sunday, either late afternoon or evening, that's after my last meal, that I'm not going to eat until Tuesday morning on the 36-hour fast. Now, I've been bumping that up to 40 and 42 to prep me for a 48-hour fast. You shouldn't jump into the longer fasts just all willy-nilly. Your body is going to just think it's going to, go into preservation mode, where it just tries to, oh no, we've got to save everything, so it's going to slow down your metabolism and stuff. So you have to ease into it. But as you're like getting into this habit of these fasts and working out, you can then do it so that you don't even really think about it. So when this Sunday, tomorrow, comes around, I know I'm going to try to finish my last meal a little bit earlier than normal. Normally I finish it before 6, sometime around 6 or so, and then I can start earlier, and get done a little bit earlier. Now this is a 48-hour, so on Sunday, if I finish at 5, I won't eat again until 5 p.m. on Tuesday. I believe that's 48 if I do my math. Right? And the same thing goes for the 36 then. I will then go into a 36-hour fast after I eat 1 meal. So it's almost back to back, but then I get that little break in there. And then for automating your workouts, like these walks I take you on, and I thank you for this, and I thank you for hitting like and everything, dealing with this old guy walking and rambling. These walks are pretty much become automated. I get up in the morning and I go for my walk. On the weekends, during the week, I go for my walk as soon as I get back to the house after dropping our daughter off at school. So instead of going in, I just turn left and start walking. I set my timers and everything. So that's become automated. So I don't really have to think about it. Now, what do you do in your lives that have been automated, that you've automated? And do you find that it's easier, or do you still forget to do things like that? Sometimes we use alarms and things to remind us. But let me know what you think about automation, not automation, automating your exercise programs or your fasting programs. All right. And that was a quick one for today. You guys have a blessed day.